The market moves higher as we head into the holiday weekend. Is it tough times ahead or blast off into the future? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so as we've been talking about all week, this is a holiday week, and we do expect price to float higher all week, and that's what we continue to see as the market moved higher toward ES all-time highs. Out of the major indexes, ES is the last one to make an all-time high, and it's just short of that now. So the question is, will they reject, or do they push further? I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott wave theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, as always, before we jump into the charts, we are going to take a look at the results of the indicator. We actually live streamed today, so if you want to check that out, go to my page. The live stream is up on there. You can see how we did. It was a trend day, so for day trading, not that good, but we want to look at some swing trading results. So let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the weekly chart for Microsoft. I realize we normally cover the SPY and the NQ, but I'm showing you what the indicator does. If you're new here, we built a custom indicator for trading view only. It's called IWJ Pivot Point Pro. You can see it right here. If I hit the eyeball, the buys and sells go away. They come back. You can see this buy down here goes away when I hit the eyeball. So it's IWJ Pivot Point Pro. It's our own custom indicator that we created, and it is very good at picking tops and bottoms and understanding where they are and getting you in at the right time. Now, the weekly gives you enough time to move around 401k money if you want to, or make bigger trades. I like to make longer trades with a lot of these weekly moves several months out. And what you see is dynamic, incredible tops and bottoms being found and huge moves, as we're going to take a look at on these examples. Now, if you want to know about the day trading side of things, today's day trading actually didn't go that good. We only had 2 trades. They were both small losers. We knew they were likely going to be because it was a trend day. If you go watch my live stream, I talk about that the entire time. We always take the first sell against an upside trend in case they fail and break down, because those are huge winners when they do work out. And then we kind of look at a key level or two, and then we let it go because it's a trend day, and we don't want to burn up our money against the trend. So day trading, just one of those days, no big deal. But swing trading, the last 2 indications on Microsoft, we got a sell here back on January 27th, and we take it at the close of the week, or as close to the close as we can. So 414 or 414.96, we'll call it 415 here. They took it from 415 all the way down to 344. So 56 and 14 or 15 is 71 points off of 414. That's an incredible amount, guys. 10% would be 41 points, and they got almost double. So almost about a 17% move down or so in just a few weeks' time here from January until April. So a couple months, you got a 17% move. So if you sold your Microsoft up here and rebought down here, you did well. If you bought puts right here, you did incredibly well. If you just sold some of your shares and bought them back, you did well. So lots of ways to take advantage of these types of signals. But then you get the bottom, you get a down candle, and then it gives you the entry right here again as close to the end of the week as possible. So you would have got in about 392, we'll call it. So you get in at 392, and they just hit 500 this week. 108 points on a $400 stock. That's a 25, actually about a 26% move up. Absolutely crazy, guys. So these kind of moves you're catching all the time. We'll give you another example here on the ES. So the SPY, I should say. The last 2 signals on the SPY, you got one at December 24th. At about 595, they dropped that all the way down to 482. So that's 18, what did I say it was? Let me look at that again. 595. So 95 points plus another 14 points. Almost a 100-point drop here on the SPY that you were able to capture between December and April. And then you got a buy signal right here at 566. They ran that up to 620 so far. 566, guys, that's 34 points plus 20 points. That's 54 points of upside. So the last 2 signals, you got 100 points of downside, 54 points of upside. The swings absolutely kill. It's not just a day trading tool. It also works for swing trading. I want you to be a part of it, guys. You can see our day trading results on the screen. Matt chronicles all this. He doesn't work for me. He just chronicles all the trades to make sure that what I say is accurate. In June, we absolutely crushed it, $4,600 ahead again. We're at $34,000 for the year, $70,000 over the last 18 months, and this is based on a $100,000 account. So in a year and a half, you're up 70%. If you can find returns like that, by all means do, but if not, you need to come join us, guys, and here's the cool reason why. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can see these guys, they're calling it a cheat code. They're taking off work. They're making exorbitant amounts of money using this, and it's absolutely incredible. And here's how you get it. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It'll take you over to the webpage. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. You'll come in. You'll see my monthly rooms. We'll talk about those later in the video. Very important if you want to be in those. But you scroll down to our trading view indicators. If you want to try it for a month, it's $59 with a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you want to try it for a year, you get 2 months for free. So you get $590 for your price. And you also get the 30-day money-back guarantee. So what I tell people is get it. Put it on your chart, paper trade it, or even just watch it. You never have to spend a penny. If it doesn't work, you get your money back. No harm, no foul. If it does work, you continue trading with it. You make money like we do, and you have an awesome time. All you got to do is follow the simple rules. Guys, it's helping traders make the market simple. You don't have to look at 1,000 charts. It's easy. You get to buy, you buy. You get to sell, you sell. Check it out. I'd love you to be there. All right, now let's jump into the charts and take a look. All right. So we have been talking about the fact that this is a bullish week, that this is a bullish month, that this is a bullish pattern, that this is a bullish market, and that we should not be shorting this market currently. Doesn't mean shorts won't appear, but it does mean that right now we are in the zone we've been talking about. We're a little above our 1382 now, 6254. We're up at 6274, so they're above it by 20 points here. Just a stone's throw from the all-time highs at 6288, 6289, right in that area. Generally, you would see rejection from here. However, given that tomorrow is a holiday, I definitely could see, maybe a small little dip and then push higher to get the all-time high. Ultimately, what we'd on a standard everyday market, what we would look for is 6160 or so, and then back up to 6350 or so, and then one more zigzag up to 6400 overall. And that would be our primary path. Nothing has changed in that. Again, with all of the context that we are in a bull market, that we are in a V-shaped recovery, that we're in a bull month, that we're in a bull week, that we are on a holiday week, all of that we have to take into account and understanding what we're trying to do. So if you're trying to short this market, you're probably getting lit up. And the reason is it's a bull market and you're shorting into the heart of a wave 3. So we really don't want to do that. We kind of just want them to settle, get this zigzag pattern finished, and then look for a reason to get into the market, whether it be a pullback that we can enter for long or as a high low that we can enter short. Whatever that is, that's going to be what we take. But for now, it's just wait and see. We're still in this direct move, so there's no action to take here. Now, if they break down, they have to break below the 6130 zone. And then even then, I would still look for a choppy move higher into new highs where they come down and then give us a move like this and then turn over. If they break down below that 6130 area, if they break below that and then 5970, then we're starting to talk about a potential for a bigger pullback where, depending on how the structure looks, if we get 3 waves, we could still look for one more pushback up to 6400. But if we get 5 waves, we could look for a bigger breakdown. Now, the bigger breakdown is on the back burner given the overall structure. Can this be an expanded B wave even up to new highs? The answer to that is absolutely it can. Where A come down to here, and then this is an expanded B wave to get us up into that 6300 area that we were looking at earlier, and then down from there. Yes, that can definitely happen. However, it's not the most common thing, and we won't be banking on that until we see some kind of evidence that tells us that's the case. Right now, the primary is higher into 6400 overall. They need to hold 6160 to 6130. As long as they stay above that, they're immediately bullish into those zones. NASDAQ, same story, hit just above the 382, have pulled back. NASDAQ could be in an ABC here. Again, that's assuming that we're topping in a B wave and they would take us down to 22,400 to test. If they break down, that's where we would expect them to come to. If they come below that, they need to hold 22,320. So their zone is 22,409 to 22,321 or so. to hold the most bullish case where they pull back, push up, pull back, push up. 23,500 to 24,000 being the overall target to the upside. If they do break down, they need to break down below 21,570, or even this 21.7 area is going to be very weak. If they break below that, we would expect them to continue in a potentially bigger pullback. Again, the structure will matter there. 3 waves would be setting up for one more push higher, whereas 5 waves would set up for a potential move down. Overall, the context is the same. We're in a bull market until proven otherwise. ES would be the last vehicle of the main ones to get their all-time high. I don't consider RTY a main vehicle, so keep that in mind. If ES gets an all-time high here overnight or even into tomorrow, which I would expect, then we can start to be cautious on all pullbacks, because once they make a new high, they can pull back. That resets the count for a lot of things, that they can pull back and start to make a bigger run to the downside from there. So you just want to be cautious, although the primary remains, we're looking higher on both charts, 6,400 and 23.5 to 24,000 on the NASDAQ.
Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it'll take you right over to our website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial. That's because I want you to get in there. I want you to make sure you love it and become part of the trading team before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. You literally have nothing to lose by checking us out. We also have our educational material. If you scroll down a little further on the page, you're going to see our indicators, which you saw in the first part of the video, and also our courses. We have our Trade Waves Academy course, and right now I am giving 50% off of this course if you get the yearly indicator. So if you buy the yearly indicator right now, you're getting 2 months for free on that, and then you get Trade Waves Academy 50% off. In Trade Waves Academy, we go over all of the things that are outside of Elliott Wave to put a complete package together. We go over market psychology, capital management. You can see all the modules here on the screen. Options trading basics, candlestick patterns, how to trade price action, bull and bear traps, how to identify market reversals, fib levels and why they're important, how to identify key support and resistance, and trade setups and proper risk reward. All of this comes inside of Trade Waves Academy. On top of that, you get our Elliott Wave for Beginners course included in this price, and you get the Advanced Elliott Wave for free included in this price. So for $497, you get all of those modules I just said, plus the Beginners course, plus Advanced Elliott Wave. It's an incredible deal, and you can get it for half off right now if you get the yearly indicator. Now, as I did mention, we do have our Advanced and our Beginners Elliott Wave courses. In our Advanced course, we're going through a lot of the things we're seeing on the charts right now. A lot of those things are the advanced fib levels, the diagonals, double and triple threes, flats, triangles, trading Elliott Wave, which right there, that is worth the price of admission. People don't understand that there's 2 paths, and how do you trade them if there's up and down? It's because you trade setups, and there are very good setups in Elliott Wave theory. You have to know how to spot them and trade them, and we talk about that here so that you can understand how to do this course. Now, I understand if this is too advanced. You can see, though, that our traders love it. But if you need to get started at the beginning, we have our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. And this course is really helping traders understand a complex market in a way that makes sense. It's extremely confusing when good news makes the market go down, bad news makes the market go up. It stops at random places. You don't know what's going on. That's because the news cycles were garbage. Elliott knew this long ago. He knew that key levels mattered. It's not random, and you're able to find these key levels, and this is what gives you a huge advantage over the rest of the market. In this course, you get 25 videos where we go through your introduction. We have to introduce you to Elliott Wave theory. We have to get your mindset right and give you the KISS method, how this works and why it works. It's very scientific based. People think it's just, oh, you just make a wave up. No, very scientific based. It's outstanding. Chart setup and tools. We go through all of your chart setups, every tool you need to use with Elliott Wave, how to use it and why we use it, and then the Elliott Wave for Beginners area where we go through each of the waves, how to find the key levels, how to understand impulsive and corrective waves, how to know where to get these measurements, the corrective depth theory, the theory of alternation, the pivot, everything you need to make sense of an irrational market. Now, the really cool thing about both of these courses is there's several ways to get them cheap or for free. You can get them both at a $37 discount with our Elliott Wave course bundle. You can get them for free in our Trade Waves Academy course. If you buy that, they are included in that course. Or if you just want to get them at a low monthly cost, you simply get one of our monthly rooms as the
Elliott Wave courses are included in this price. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, we give you all of your real-time market updates, all of your buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions are answered. The midday video that you watch in these calls, that's live for everybody in these rooms. And then you get the beginners and the advanced course included in this price. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing and day trade. So we do trade quite often in my room. Now, if you're looking for futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced trading, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as the individual stocks, the futures trading, his income trading method that just kills it, and his reduced risk binary method that gets you in at a cheap price, get you huge multiples on your money, and it's how he structures that trade that's so unique. That's why you get a 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with your next market update.